black panel. So this is the place where I plan to put this, and it was pretty hard to find a good size because most of the panels are over 50 centimeters wide and they go just a little bit over. So this is less than 50 centimeters over here. But I found these ones, and yeah, I had to bought 4 of them. They didn't sell them as one piece, so I had to get 4. But yeah, it looks really nice. But the thing is that I have to remove the box that is under here so that I can put it flat in here. And yeah, because I have 4 of these, if I break this one, it's not that a big deal. But yeah, let's test if the voltage is okay. So it should be 19 volts. So there's a little bit of shade over there. Let's see. So it's 18 point something. But as you can see, there's a little cloud shading the sun. Yeah, and by the way, this is a, if I didn't mention, this is a 45 watt panel and should produce like 2.7 amps. But yeah, this is what's inside the box. First of all, the lid of the box, it was not sealed. So yeah, well, yeah, there's some kind of a rubber thing over there, but it wasn't that tight. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's that, yeah, waterproof, but doesn't matter. And they soldered these wires on, so, and there's some kind of a electronic component over there. I think this is the diode that prevents the current flowing from the batteries to the panel. So yeah, well, that's what I've read somewhere. So I'm gonna try to remove the box as a whole, and then I might use the box inside here, because just gonna run the wires through here. I might put the box under here. Came off pretty easily, so it was just these. It's kind of a strips over here, strips of metal, and they all soldered to those. Not sure if you can see those two. Then so I cut those off. I could just you know, use the soldering iron to heat it up, but I just cut it off because I'm gonna put the wires over there anyway. Solder some wires to here, drill some holes to there, and yeah, solder the wires back to here. Shouldn't be that hard, shouldn't be that difficult or complex to do, but you never know. So the soldering went pretty good. I think I got some strong connections over there, and I'm gonna put some. Where's my tube? Yes. I'm gonna put some heat shrink tube over here, and then I'm gonna, well, tape it, put some glue or some silicone over there, and then tape it so it sticks flat. Yeah, I'm gonna use just one wire just to make one hole to the lid over there, and then run it down. So I put some silicone over the contacts, and then I just tape it on many layers to keep it steady, and I drilled the hole to the lid, the hatch, what do you call this, and then I'm gonna run the wire down from this cylinder that holds the lid up to down to there. I hope the the glue and the silicone and those kind of stuff. It's gonna keep it watertight. Little research on those junction box that are under the solar panels, and like this, it has this kind of a diode over here, and it's really hard to. I've not like to use this because it's hard to put in there, and I couldn't get those off to I have to solder and that kind of stuff. So it seems that the diode that is over there, it's bypassing diode. There should be like two kinds of diodes, like blocking diodes and bypassing. So I think that is bypassing, which is used, if I did the research right, it's used more like if you have many panels in series, so that if one of the panels, the whole panel got a shade, it bypasses the that one so that the voltage doesn't drop. But because I have only one panel, I don't think I need it. The only thing that I'm wondering about is the blocking diode, but it doesn't have those in here. So I'm just gonna see if it works. I'm just gonna put the wires on there and see what happens, because I think this box has some kind of a blocking diode inside, so it doesn't discharge the battery to the panel when the panel voltage drops. I think they are that smart nowadays. I got those in there, so let's see what's happening over here. And I have to say, the battery, the 12-volt battery that is under there, which is that's the deep cycle. It's like 105 amp hours, something like that, 110. I don't remember. But I haven't charged that since the day that I launched my boat. I've not used that much because it's usually for the radio and the water pump and the autopilot, and also the Wi-Fi connection box that shares the AIS and GPS information. It's been like 4 weeks or even more, 5 weeks, and it was still like 12.7 or something. It seems to be charging 0.3 amps. That's not that much, but I think it works. Let's see. Well, there's a lot of shade on the panel, so it might be that. So now it's 1.4 amps, so it works. So I don't think I need the junction box at all, but we're gonna see. I might do a test if I shade the panel, what happens to the battery voltage. So let's do this. Let's shade the whole panel. So it's now nighttime. I see no discharging if the voltage is 3.5 now. Let's put this on. That's the kind of the main switch for the. So now it turns on. Well, let's put. I don't have to put that on. The Wi-Fi box is on now because it doesn't have a switch, and it consumes like 0.1 amp. So let's take the shading stuff off. So let's see what's now happening over here. So I think it works. 0.3 amps. It's partly shaded now, but I think it works. Now I have to make the cable run smoothly somewhere in here to there, and also attach the panel here to screw something that doesn't come through this. Ha! Pretty happy, but I have to say the battery is really good, and it was expensive battery. So I've heard that you can discharge those deep cycle batteries down to almost to zero, and it doesn't affect or damage the battery. So, haha! 2 amps. Oh, some kind of a military training session here in Helsinki this weekend. But yeah, 2 amps. Look at that. The old 80-watt panel that I had curved over here last summer, I never saw it even produce even 1 amp. It was always like 0.6 amps or something, which was okay. It kept the 12-volt battery charged, but yeah, with this one I don't have to worry about the 12-volt battery anymore. It's gonna be okay. Yeah. What else? Not sure. Now I'm gonna go home and have a late breakfast. It's almost noon. Then come back and do something else. Maybe I put the rest of the stuff on a new video, but yeah. I hope you like this one. Thumbs up, subscribe, and other stuff. Yeah. Now I got the third panel working. See you in the next one. Bye bye. This is where I live. So there's definitely some kind of a military training operation going on. There were also tanks going past the street where I live, so exciting.